about to get it in. Man, we got to go over this Plies video, man. He asking about this civil rights thing, crying again. He don't understand what's going on. He over there tearing up and all of that. And see, this is what I be talking about, man. It's always some crisis to try to make us vote again. If y'all done weaken, so and for the record, they weakened the civil rights bill. They didn't demolish it or nothing like that. It's just a couple little things, but we gotta break this Plies message down and see what he's actually saying and what he's implying. And this here we go with this emotional appeal versus getting real tangible benefits. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna wait for this 2 minutes to get in here, and then we're gonna have a real discussion. Then we can go ahead and hit that like button as you come in the door. Say where you tapping in from. I'm Jay Lava. This is the Keep It Pete podcast. You know how we get down. I got a couple videos that I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Plaza's video right off the top, but I'm gonna wait till after the 2 minute mark so that everybody's in here, and then we got to go over these points, man, because I got a few things, man. I just want to, it's funny how they always play to some emotional, like pandering or begging. Like here we go for election season, and really what they doing is, if y'all really want the real tea, what the real tea is that they remove the ability to be able to gerrymander districts so that it kind of takes away from black voting power, which in turn threatens the congressional black talkers, their seats on the board. We like, okay, threaten your seats for what? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all wasn't talking about nothing but some immigration and we need to do this for immigrants and blah, 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 blah. So come on now. All right, we passed that 2 minute mark. So let me go ahead and bust this down for y'all real quick. I'm going to bring this back because we got this. This first video is actually, we look at them doing this little performative. We just look at them doing this little performative little stuff that they do when it comes to black people. You dig what I'm saying? It's always performative. What up? Y'all tapping in, make sure y'all hit that like button, say something, let me know where you tapping in from, what city, what state, or whatever the case. But yeah, let me go ahead and play this Plies video since everybody's starting to come in now. I guess some notifications dropped. But check this out, man, because we got Plies over here crying and all of that. Hold on, here we go. See, that right there, that old little performative stuff, man, they can't miss me with that. He said, what you want, a gift, little boy? Little boy. Whatever, nigga. Yeah, you can give me a gift. That's what I'm here for. If you want to gift me spitting this knowledge, you sure welcome to. I don't know about little boy, though. Man, hold on, man. Before we go on, man, this little performative act that they always doing. Like, don't start yelling up and down the aisles with the bullhorn after the shit go down or during the shit go down. Where was all the fighting before it even actually happened? That's why I call them the congressional black talkers, because that's all they do is talk. But here go your boy Plies tearing up and crying with this performative shit, y'all. Here we go.
2026, and y'all still fucking with a motherfucker. Y'all don't think y'all done fuck with us enough, bro? That's too bad. Y'all ain't got shit else to do but still about food, man.
Camino, what up?
Don't y'all think y'all done fuck us enough, bro? Don't y'all think y'all done caused enough money? Huh? Why can't y'all leave us the alone? Why? 26 and y'all still playing games about black people voting, bro. 2026. Still dealing with this shit. Why the I hate us so much, bro? What the we done to y'all besides be amazing people? Is it jealous? What the is it?
Hit that like, get them likes up, y'all.
Like this, bro.
So we can get this conversation started. Hit them likes.
Why the fuck y'all so scared of us? 2026 and y'all still fucking with black people, man. Go find something else to do, bro. It take a nasty boy to steal in 2026 to still be fucking with us. That's a different level of nasty. Y'all some hell of a bro.
I agree with
Hey
Plies.
man, first of all, no, I don't agree with Plies. I don't know. I'm not even finna shout out this dude's channel. Let me go ahead and say what I gotta say real quick. That is indicative of the Democratic Party. And before we go on, I don't subscribe to neither one of them punks, just to be clear. Like I'm not MAGA and I'm not a Democrat. I'm going with whoever trying to give tangibles to black Americans. But man, this is Plies is indicative of a whole bunch of people, man. People who still lost in the sauce, people who still wondering why. You sitting up here crying and tearing up, my guy, talking about why they, like, when did they ever stop? And it's performative as hell. We already know that Plies is getting paid to be a Democrat shield to so-called get niggas to vote. First of all, look at the people that they grab to think that you're going to be influenced by. That's insulting in its own. And then Plies, he exhibiting what they want from a black male from the Democratic Party. They want a sniveling, unsure, unstable, weak, tearing up, sissy, lily liver, yellow belly, making me pull out the old words. Like they want like a cowardly, that's not like a man, that's not leadership, that's not, that he didn't even approach that like, hey y'all, they didn't did this, wooty woo. Now, you know, we got to come up with a plan. We got to nigga. But you the same nigga when you rapping, you done ran off on the plug twice. So let me get this straight. You the same nigga that'll run up on the you gonna run up on the plug twice. You feel what I'm saying? Run up on the plug twice. You're a bad motherfucker. So the streets, you ain't worried about getting shot. You ain't worried about them meeting you in another city or none of that. But now you can't figure, I just can't figure out. I can't figure out why they still messing with us in 2026. Little bitch, man. Come on, dog. Hold on, let me play that back for the people who just got in, because it's kind of getting deep. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all getting up in here, man, so this conversation can get deep. I need to know, am I tripping on Plies? Or am I telling the truth? Said, get a job. Nigga, I do got a job. Nigga, shut up. What the fuck is you talking about? He said, are you gooning tonight? I'm gooning every night, cuz. On my mama. But here we go. Hold on real quick. Here we go. Sniffling, sneezing. I got to cry for no reason. Plies.
And y'all still fucking with a motherfucker. Y'all don't think y'all done fuck with us enough, bro?
Y'all don't think y'all can fuck with us enough, bro?
It's 2,000. Y'all ain't got shit else to do but still about vote, man. Don't y'all think y'all done us enough, bro?
Fam, like what? Where are you even coming? See, that's what make it not genuine, fam. Don't get on here and start acting lost, dazed, and confused, because there's only a couple conclusions that can be drawn from that. That you so detached from what's really going on in reality, and it takes something nationalized like this for you to pay attention. Because let's keep it real. Plies probably voted for Donald Trump. And not saying he MAGA, but I'm going to tell you why. Because he in a different tax bracket, cuz. Because he worried about different tax write-offs and this, that, and the third. He ain't going to tell you that. He going to take the money from the Democrats and get on here and be doing this bullshit. But he ain't telling you that him and his circle and the people around him, they voted for Trump, or they voted for whatever conservative that has tax breaks for people over a certain income bracket. Like, let's keep that real. So when you sit up here with your little fake ass, I want to drop crocodile tears face ass nigga, this don't strike me as the same nigga that was talking about he ran up off on the plug. See, that's why I don't respect that bullshit y'all be spitting. Especially like when I heard Cuz talk. Y'all need to go on the internet and find he was getting sued for something. And I'm not saying that he gotta talk like he rap. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is he don't even got a down south accent. Talk about code switch. Right? This motherfucker right here, he playing. That's one of the things that I don't like about the rap industry either, man. I got such a love-hate relationship with music. Because you got dudes like this, not saying that you can't be educated with a degree and still spit gibberish and bullshit. Look at Lil Wayne. Right? But Lil Wayne, in my opinion, based off how he came up and shit, it's kind of like that the bullshit is natural. This nigga probably didn't come up like Lil Wayne and went to school, got a nice, decent education and all of that, but still, said to himself, let me dumb this shit all the way down with my funny little twangs, like from the bike and all of that old dumbass shit to get everybody, to like me. I think that shit be really insulting because the artist is telling y'all, like, I think that you guys are this stupid and I'm going to do this stupid stuff and you're going to like it. And people prove them right. Cardi B, motherfucking Sexy Red. I mean, even your boy, what's his name? Slime, what that nigga's name is. The nigga Slime, nigga, the one that you on top of the mountain puffing on that nigga, his mumbling ass. But anyway, a couple questions, right? Why do they get the celebrities to push the emotional vote? Because what y'all finna start hearing. Y'all finna start hearing. This election is the most important one in your life. It all depends on what's going on this time. You got to get out there and vote now like the last time your life depended on it now. Y'all already know what y'all finna start hearing. They already gearing up right now. They got your boy Plies crying right now. Look at that face. Why is y'all doing that to us in 2026? Hold on, let me let him get off a little bit. Listen.
Don't y'all think y'all done caused enough money? Huh? Why can't you leave us alone?
Why won't y'all just leave us alone now? I just don't know.
Why? 2026 and y'all still playing games about black people voting, bro.
Like, it's like, I don't get why he keep harping on the fact that it's 2026. Like, at what year was there a break, or what year have you ever heard that y'all better get out and vote? They trying to take away the vote from y'all now. You did the most important election of your lifetime. Now you gotta get out now. You know your peoples died for you to get the right to vote now. It's the same old song and dance. They know exactly what we want. We want them tangible benefits. And no longer are we going to be emotionally manipulated into voting. Ooh, geez. They gerrymander in the districts now. It's going to get hard for us to get elected, says the congressional black talkers. We already know what they talking about. This is another thing too. Is that never vote Democrat again? Um, Listen, I say don't vote at all unless somebody promises to deliver direct benefits exclusively for foundational black Americans before they get elected. Ain't no, well, you gotta get me in office to see what I'm gonna do for you. Nah, we've been getting tricked like that so long. That shit's that shit's stupid. And let me I appreciate you tapping in for Fortune. Let me tell you this: the only reason that demand lies in the Democrat Party's lap is because they the ones that try to ostracize us for not voting for them. There's not a large campaign out here for Republicans to try to get blacks on the treadmill, nor are blacks actually interested in joining the Democratic Party. Only the coon niggas want to join the Democratic Party because they okay with being ostracized and made fun of, and the racist jokes just to be down with so-called a dominant society. So he said, I voted for Trump too. Get the illegals out. I got a tangible out of him. Yeah, that's another thing is their tactic of making Trump the boogeyman, in an attempt to make us vote Democrat ain't working either, because even though Trump has not um done anything specifically for black people, he hasn't done anything specifically against black people either. I mean, taking away them programs that we didn't necessarily even benefit from anyway, wasn't a big deal. Even this voting rights shit is not a large scale deal for black people, right? What it really comes down to is the Democratic run cities that were relying on the immigrant and voting power and the minority voting power, like everybody else other than black people. And this throws a little monkey wrench in they little scheme, because the congressional black talkers is now going to have a very hard time getting reelected, because they ain't going to have their little set aside district of older black voters to scoot and shoot them through. Because it ain't going to be none of the young people. We ain't doing that no more. The Plies just looks goofy doing this. Like, we're on to you, broski. We heard this before, fam. You're sitting there looking like all po mouthed it and shit. What? Hey, let's hear this bullshit again. Hold on, here you go.
2026. Still dealing with this shit.
Yeah, I just want to cry.
Why I hate us so much, bro? What the we done to y'all besides be amazing people? Is it?
See, that's the problem, bro. That's his problem right there. And listen, man, do I think that Plies is a dumb individual? No. No. And I think it sucks what he's really doing. Because I definitely think that he's smart enough to know that, he's been placed in the position to get a little funding to push Democratic propaganda. He gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't rapping as much no more, and the blah blah blah. Entertainers gotta stay paid by some way, right? Yeah, of course he getting a check. He getting a check, fam. Like that's not even. But the funny part is though, is that you look at the comment sections, boy. They lighten his ass up. I love to see that because we getting like so on code, man. Everybody's waking up. The consciousness is now becoming cool again. We out of the shut that shit up Sharif era, which I'm so grateful for. We out of the era where people make fun of the conscious people and call them woke and all of that. Like I'm not finna let them still woke, fam. Woke mean waking up and not being asleep to the bullshit. I'm still saying that. But Plies is a quintessential example of somebody who knows exactly what they doing, man. Like I said, man, him in this tax bracket, I wouldn't be surprised if he votes Republican or conservative. It's not probably even about Democrat or Republican for him. And I'm not mad at him voting in his best interest. I don't, Nick, that's you, cuz. What I got a problem with overall, I don't even got a problem with this little side hustle right here. What Plies say? Let me give you a little example of what Plies said.
Jealous? What the is it? We don't even fuck with y'all like this, bro.
He wanna cry.
Why the fuck y'all so scared of us? 2026 and y'all still fucking with black people, man.
If he say 2026 one more goddamn time, fam. Listen, this is I was beginning to say. Good looking. Who that is? Focus Willis. What up, bro? This he's playing into the actual image that they want to see. They want to see a broken, confused, scared, delirious black man seeking approval from the dominant society because he just can't figure out what's going on. Like, is that the message that you portray implies? Is this the nigga that ran off on the plug twice? That's him? Because I'm telling you, it takes some nuts, some guts, you know what I'm saying, to run off on the plug. Especially how you say you was running off on them. Keys and you at the Ritz-Carlton and all that. Where's the Ritz-Carlton smarts? Them smarts from Ritz-Carlton. Pull up to the Ritz-Carlton. This nigga. That is again, it's the optics for me. I can understand his hustle. I can understand his grift. Shit, he probably getting, for his level of influence, the followers and his engagement per views, per post. Because every time he say some dumb shit, it get put up on all the blogs and they boost his shit. And they probably do well, with his propaganda. And people still fall for it. But the thing is, it's like, who's co-signing this bitch assness? Like, who ain't nobody calling out the bitch assness? What we gonna do, y'all? It's still 2026, y'all, and y'all still black people. Like, get the nigga. Get show. Cause then that make, not like I thought anything you was rapping about real anyway, but it really enforces the show these niggas put on, right? And even beyond that, he was being used as a tool in rap music to spew and say and do dumb shit. So it's not far-fetched that you could be hired as a disseminator of propaganda on a treadmill of voting type thing Because okay, so because what we supposed to get from this message, he doesn't know why. He is distraught and confused. He ain't even saying, he didn't even say anything historical about the civil rights bill. He didn't say exactly what he did, which is on purpose. He kept it vague on purpose, because what it's really about, for y'all just coming in and whoever don't know, they didn't strike down the whole joint. They just weakened, or they strengthened the Republicans' ability, or the people interested is ability, because we know Republicans and Democrats is wings of the same bird, and they play this game with us like they against each other, but they really working towards the same shit. But they made it so that they can redistrict larger cities to weaken not just the black vote. And see, this is the thing about it. We know they're not talking about the black vote, because they have totally abandoned the black vote by not doing anything that we request or ask for. All of their efforts and hard work has been put towards immigration and immigrants and non-citizens and that kind of thing. So we know, I know y'all ain't talking about the black votes being affected. So at that point, what are y'all talking about? Oh, y'all thought when y'all flooded these sanctuary cities and these black enclaves with all the undocumented immigrants and people y'all wanted to cheat and scoop past the voting, y'all thought y'all was gonna have a monopoly in a place to make sure that y'all stay in office. The only people that's gonna lose out from this is them little snake in the grass congressional black caucus people. That's it. The Congressional Coon Caucus, the Congressional Caribbean and Tether Caucus. That's the only people, because it's full of them. go, go black on the channel, man. We did a breakdown of everybody in the Congressional Black Caucus, went through their Wikipedia, went through all of that to see where they was from, saw the deception, saw the lies, saw the cover-ups. Most of them are Haitian, Jamaican, Bailey, you name it. It's all Tether Factory. And why they Tether Factory is because they actively fight against the wants and the needs of the black community that they serve. A tether is an action word. It's not a open and encompassing word from anybody, for anybody of the diaspora, because as we know, there are writers in the diaspora. We don't speak in absolutes, right? But when we talk about a majority of people, we got to do that, because individually they don't even check their own folks. But hold on real quick for y'all. It's a lot more people coming in. Hey, what happened to Plies? What Plies say? Let me hear this little man. All this crying, and it's so unindicative. This is what they want, y'all. Like you gotta peep the signs. This is the propaganda in that. What they want you to see is a broken, and this is supposed to be, for first of all, let's even zoom out a little bit more. They using him for his influence, because he's supposed to have influence of a rapper who has money and lifestyle, and he's supposed to have influence. But now you're telling me this influential, money-making, ran off the plug guy is now lost, dazed, confused, and doesn't understand politics, and wants to know why y'all still doing this in 2026. If he gonna say that shit like 50 damn times, and I'm trying to really dig in on why he keeps saying, okay, I thought about it in real time. He keeps saying the date as a reference to an emotional appeal to we're still dealing with racism today. So that's why y'all need to get out and vote. The racism ain't stopped, y'all. Y'all need to get back on the train now. You know, they what? Here you go. Let me let you hear him say it. Let me hear Plies say it.
2026, and y'all still fucking with a motherfucker. Y'all don't think y'all done fuck with us enough, bro? That's too. Y'all ain't got shit else to do but still about food, man.
You know, and then it's another thing too. Every time they get they little celebrities to try to claim they want to talk to black people on some shit, it's always with the foul mouth. It's always with the fake anger and the fake passion. That's look did like do the nigga got an onion under his nose? Cause he looked like he want to start crying. Look at the. I just want to know, y'all. I'm looking in the camera. I'm looking in the camera seriously, y'all. I just want to know now. I'm a lost black man out here in this world, and I done made rap albums and ran off on the plugs, but I can't understand why. Y'all still messing with us on some votes, and boy, if you don't sit your little goof ass down somewhere, goofy as hell.
Don't y'all think y'all done us enough, bro? Don't y'all think y'all done caused enough money? Huh? Why can't y'all leave us the alone?
My question is, broski, Woski, that hat is pretty dope too. I like that color, that LA too. I need to see what the shoes is like, but they want men to be confused, tearing on the brink of collapse. He looks like I don't make rap music. I'm just a regular old Joe Schmo. Look at me, y'all. I got a t-shirt on. I ain't got my chain on. I'm shitting in the car. And I needs to know why y'all still messing with me? You sound like a bitch. God. If anybody ever bumps this nigga's music anymore, man, I don't really get it, man. It's time out. It's time out for these weak representation of black men, dude. Everybody, and then don't look on TikTok or Facebook. Some of the people that the Democrats obviously pay for their little propaganda, some of the sassiest niggas ever. Why they always got to promote the queer, trans, LGBT part of black society? Why they got to do that? And he playing along with the shenanigans right now. 35 cent. I swear, little nickel. That's what he is. Where you tapping in from? I got that right off the top. He is another little puppet like 50 Cent. That's a nice parallel though. Real talk. It's sad, man. It's sad how they use our brothers, man. It's sad from let's step out a little bit, because I try not to be judgmental, on people that take opportunities to change their lifestyle, because a lot of us would actually, unfortunately, a lot of us would make the same decisions given the same opportunities. Like I'm not like, okay, on that note, look, let's talk about this. Like, I feel like you said Juris Craxon. Look, I feel like this. I feel like this about that, man. Some people will and some people won't do what they need to do, right? But that makes me have a level of sympathy for Kanye, right? And as a Gemini, and this is my own speculation. I don't know, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Why another man on your mind? No, check this. Shut up, man. Shut up. Check this out. Like Kanye, remember he came in the game, Jesus Walks. He tried to be a different. example of what it is to be hip hop and blah blah blah. And then we all know over a certain amount of time, you know, his tone changed. I mean, even almost towards demonic in the will, if you say in a sense, when you given the fact, you know, you got Jay-Z with "Do As You Will" t-shirts on, you know what I'm saying, which references Aleister Crowley, and I don't know if y'all pay attention to these things, but seems like, or take Mason example. I'm just use Mace and Kanye, like how they, you know, get in a little too deep and go a little crazy, you know what I'm saying, and then try to revert back to religion. Like obviously, it's something going on there, right? And it's just sad, man, that in order to reach that level, you gotta cross that threshold of agreeing to not help your people, to hurt your people by whatever medium you're doing, like whether it's, you know, rap, even commentary. Take Stephen A. Smith, the highest paid nigga on the block, but he gets paid to denigrate the black male ball players type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Byron Allen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of them, man. And then think about the ones that we call great, the ones that sacrificed what they had to stand up for what's right, like Muhammad Ali, for example. You know what I'm saying? Um, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? As we all see how it came out, he was really trying to save them damn kids, and they put all that bullshit up against him, and people roll with it until he came out vindicated. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But this takes the cake. We talking about Plies with this exemplary black, especially if you think about the sense of what they using him for. They using him for his celebrity. His celebrity is based off a life of excess and luxury, bad deeds, irrational thoughts, uh, 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 forced idiocy, like, you know, in the language and the speak and the thought patterns and all of that. You know, songs like Becky, and I mean, I just ran off on a. If you name your album "Ran Off on a Plug" twice, fam, like there had to be somebody that agreed, like green lighted that, and we ain't even finna go up the ladder. So I try not to be so judgmental on the individual itself, because I know they are part of a machine, and like I said, man, that machine pays very well, man, for them to sit in them positions to do this, to do what they do. And at the end of the day, you can't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying, what to do with their life. I almost look at it like, you know, not a justification, man. And who knows about karma and this kind of thing, but you never know what a person would be willing to do to try to solidify generational wealth. And I would hope that if you cooning and buffooning and that kind of thing, you feel what I'm saying? Like you really doing it for something. Which I would imagine that's what people do it for. Like they're gonna be the sacrificial lamb in their lineage to make sure everybody else is okay. I mean, it's some deep thoughts in the psychology of cooning. That's right. But as we all know, none of the coons get a retirement plan. Like the dominant society use them up, and then when they done with them, here comes the scandal, and it always works because they spend all that time cooning and alienating themselves from the people, from the grassroots. So when something happened, ain't nobody fighting with them, and ain't nobody got their back no more. They're pretty good at doing that too, right? The crab in the bucket type thing. There's this movie, I forgot what the name of the movie, where they sit down. I think it's called Goodbye Uncle Tom. if I'm not mistaken. It's a real deep movie on slavery. Like they show some shit on slavery, but they had this conversation around a had this conversation around the table, and they was talking about how they take a smart Negro, give him resources, so the people around him get jealous, and then they tell him he better than other people, and pretty soon, the people are, not only mad or jealous at him for getting to the high spot and not pulling one up, right? But then now they got him by the balls and can make him a puppet. And as soon as they done with him, they get rid of him. We've seen it time and time again on how it happens on a micro and a macro level, right? And I care why. Well, this is my job, bro. The reason why I'm doing this is because I have a passion and a conviction to disseminate information for my people. And these are subjects and information that needs to be put out. And despite, YouTube and other platforms suppressing these type of messages, I'm doing my part, what I'm saying, to get this out there to the people who need it. Period, point blank. That's why I care. I care because I'm a black man and I get to have a say so about how I'm being represented out here in these social political streets, right? I understand the tactics of warfare against us, and I know propaganda when I see it. And what I see is the betrayal. I mean, the betrayal, or not the betrayal, but yeah, the betrayal of uh, a black man being lost and bewildered and confused and panicking and begging and all of this old sissy shit for what? For to go vote? Because that's the message. Y'all need to go on out there and vote now. Y'all seen what they did with this now. Man, what are they gonna do about the tangible resources and benefits that y'all ain't giving the black community that you've given to people who ain't even citizens of this country? What about that? What about the laws that's been instituted to give protections to other minorities in this country specifically when they ain't even the ones that's most affected? What about that? See, for the longest time, you know, or let's just say the generation before us. We got to stand on their shoulders. They thought that, integration meant that we would get the same treatment and benefits as the dominant society since they was leaving our enclaves alone. Because, I mean, that's what the civil rights thing was about, right? It wasn't really about we want to go eat the same lunch and sit at the same tables and go see what the white man's movie. It wasn't about that. It was y'all and black schools and black people the same resources. So if we all in the same place and doing the same thing, then we should be able to benefit from those things too, since we citizens, right? Since it's America, right? Since all citizens got the same rights, right? Since y'all made that amendment to the civil right, right, under the false pretense. But obviously, as we seen, that wasn't the case. What really was the case is Jim Crow and discrimination just took on a new face. And part of the problem was, like, it goes deep, like the propaganda of, you know, racism is over, we're all the same, like that late 70s, early 80s campaign, what I'm saying, with Sesame Street and all, like everybody's all the same and we all, this, that, and the third. And I mean, me personally, I can remember having white homeboys and white friends and shit like that. And we don't speak in absolutes, but what we saying is that what it came to a head now is my generation that was supposed to be growing up and being different grew up with the same bullshit. And we wasn't having it then, and we ain't having it now. Just like we was the first generations to start putting belt to ass when encountering racist shit. And that's just basically what we're experiencing right now. You know what I'm saying? The younger my Gen X, which is me, um, we always been around. We just haven't had the political power. A lot of the older generation is dying out, and we starting to take form and take shape. That's why the political movement is being pushed farther than it has ever before, because we in charge of it now, and we not with the same things that they were. So I'm not discounting what they did, because again, we stand on the shoulders of all of our ancestors and what they did to get us to this point. But we to the point now where we ain't kicking that shit down the can no more, and we need to get what we got coming. All the cat is out the bag. We know y'all didn't get millions of people from Africa. We know we prisoners of war. We know y'all enslaved us with your little gunpowder and guns and your smallpox and all of that. I'm damn near leaning towards we had Tartaria and all of these buildings and all of this shit already made, and they came over here and founded it. I'm just trying to get some more information. I don't mind sharing that with y'all, but I mean, which is probably the reason why we're ridiculed so much as like we was kings, because we probably was fucking kings that had castles and all of that. Look at these state buildings and all of these places that they say was universities and hospitals. Yeah, the hell right. For populations of people that was under 10,000 in a certain city. Come on now. Um, so it's a lot of, if you pay attention, I don't know if y'all think that far and draw those kind of conclusions, but obviously it's my job to take in this type of information so that I can be giving y'all up to date, fresh, what I'm saying, bloopty blues. But this Plies thing is what got me want even to make this video. Isn't it? I could even really care less about this Civil Rights Act that they did. I know that you got people online of the dominant society, wagging their fingers saying na boo boo. But if y'all notice, black people collecting the things that's happened, because literally nothing can be done more than what's already been done. So what is there to be afraid of? I think what's going on now is everybody is getting the taste of the raw deal that we got to fall on the sword and take all the bullets, to get society back on track. And we just like, nah. We like, nah. No, it's time for everybody else to fight. It's time for everybody else to take the bumps and bruises. Well, and we see how that works out. Y'all seen that No King parade, I call it a parade because it wasn't a protest. The most milk toast latte driven protest ever, because we wasn't there. He said misinformation is what people should be afraid of, like the information. Yeah, I know. What are you a white person or a black person? What race are you, sir? So we can be on a level. So we'll be on the same level. What race are you? Francis Commission 7874. What race are you? So we can go ahead and get just a square conversation. I need a square ground on where you coming from, so I know, how we doing. But cause look, I understand that the education system hasn't done the dominant society any justice, and um, it's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know. So when y'all hear somebody like me spitting that real shit, you're spitting misinformation. Fam, I am a fucking journalist, fam. I've been doing this shit for a long time in life, but like hard body for the last 5 or 6 years. I don't know if you checked the channel out, man, but this ain't my first video, man. I got over 4,800 episodes of me spitting this real shit, fam. So Italian and Filipino. Okay, well that's interesting. Well, listen, fam. I appreciate you being around. Anybody can come tap into this knowledge, but don't sit up here and try to tell me about some history with your Italian and Filipino self don't even know about. You can't tell me what I study about and what I know about, sir. So you can learn something. I can teach you something, but come on, bro. Come on, fam. Come on. And I expect that from you too, because this country was built on anti-blackness. And for you to show that you assimilate with the dominant society and YT people, you got to show them that I'm against the Negroes way more than you are. Look at me, massa. Look at me. I'm just as white as you. So we already know your get down. Yeah, no, we are. I mean, but I got a lot of understanding. Like I see way further than people think and speak on these typed words, and just from some of the things that they can say, I can just, especially when you things that you might got a little more olive in your skin than you really want, and they don't really consider you as white as you want to be, and that really ticks you off. So you got a bug in your ass about black people because you was just this close from being all white and being accepted, and so you got to go hard. Yeah, he understand. They understand the bullshit that they be spitting. You married to a black woman. Yeah, and I bet you that black woman is African, Jamaican, Caribbean, or the such. I know it's not a foundational black American woman. And notice how they always try to throw that out there like that changes something. Of course you found a tether that shares your same sentiments. Come on. I do this, fam. Oh, I got a black woman. This country loves you people. What country you from, fam? Josh? What country you from, man? Because we be having Russia tapping in. We be having everybody tapping in, fam. What country you from, family? And if he don't understand, he better understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. Because I'm gonna tell you. But let me give y'all another example of this weak, destitute, crying, sniveling, confused. Why, man? So why y'all still messing with us in 2026?
What? 2026, and y'all still playing games about black people voting, bro. 2026, still dealing with this shit. What? I hate us so much, bro. What the y'all besides be amazing people?
See, and that's what give me what you mean. See, that's also to push the ignorance on the community too, as if we know we ain't been in the most humane black genocide ever created in life. Like they're systematically trying to genocide black people, slowly but surely. They can't do it flat out, calling themselves the guiding light for the world because everybody, would totally disregard what America says, and that would create anarchy. So they can't just do it right away, but they can systematically do it. They can systematically do it real slow with food deserts, with fast food on every block, with not giving the U.S. universal health care because the black people might get it because with everything. He said, I would like that. He said, if you're serious, I'm seriously can't help you. Yeah, I don't need your help. This message is not for you. And that's okay. It's okay if you hear real stuff like this and it makes you feel some type of way. That lets me know that I'm actually saying the right things here. Right? I mean, how you gonna tell me how it feels to be a black man and see another black man sniveling and groveling and yellow bellied and lily livered, cowardly black man asking, what y'all, why y'all still in 2026? Why y'all still messing with us? I ran off with the plug. I'm the big black dude that don't give a fuck about the amigos and the niggas that I rob, oh no. I'ma take they kilos and go live large and ball out with gold teeth and chains and rims and trick off at the strip club in the Ritz Carlton. But when it comes to this, I don't know what's to do. So why y'all? Why? You can't tell me I don't. That's insulting to me, fam. That's insulting to me, fam. You've been homeless, you know. Okay, and I'm glad that you built yourself up as a man and got out of there. But guess what? Okay, since you did, if you've been homeless before, then you can agree that the traits that he's displaying is not indicative of a man. What if he was, if he was homeless? Do you see him getting out of his homeless situation with this sort of kind of attitude, buddy? Let's keep that real. He said he don't care about you. He said, "Hey Jen, per capita is a pretty easy concept. Obviously, guess what? He don't care." Man, listen. I'm just saying, y'all not gonna sit up here and tell me that I don't get to have a gripe and a groan about how this so-called celebrity black man is portraying other black men out in public. This is a damn disgrace, and I get to call that out. I don't need nobody sniveling and sneezing and coffee, achy, runny, stuffy head, fever head ass nigga up here crying, talking about, listen to this, man. Listen to this bullshit. Like this ain't gonna get you nowhere in life doing this.
Is it jealous? What the is it?
I just don't know.
We don't even fuck with y'all like this, bro.
I don't even do nothing to y'all. Why y'all messing with us?
Why the fuck y'all so scared of us? 2000 and mother 26 and y'all still fucking with black people, man. Go find something else to do, bro.
See, that's what you mean, go find something else to do. This whole country was established on anti-black racism, full stop. Not minority racism, not people of colored racism, not Asian, Mexican, African, not any other racism, but good old anti-black racism. And you don't know that, cuz? He said, I'm not saying you don't, fam. And if you are a respectable, reasonable black man, guess what? I'm on your side. But we are regular white people are sick and tired of being treated like the. Oh my God. Listen, man. Okay, let's unpack that a little bit. You're getting sick and tired. The only reason you feel like that is because for so long your media apparatuses have coddled you and kept you away from the truth. And the truth is that your ancestors are dishonorable, are ravenous, are heathens, are degenerates, slave owning, grapists, molesters, pillagers, plungers. Like, they kept that from y'all, fam. Some of y'all know it. Some of y'all lean into it. I respect the people that lean into it. Right? I respect the people that lean into it. But don't don't come over here with your one-sided thoughts and hear something that tickles your little funny bone the wrong way. And I know it hurts, man. I know it sucks, right? Think about how we felt when all y'all used to teach about us is slavery in school. Think about how we had to look around at the other people when y'all talking about everything y'all did to us in slavery and shit like that. Think about how we had to figure out and had to find out, you know what I'm saying, our king shit and our accomplishments and our inventions and all of that shit on our own, right? You gotta do some soul searching, sir. You gotta go find out what your people really did and what it's really about so you can like redeem yourself, right? You gotta redeem yourself, bro. It ain't my job to teach you what your people did or for you to hear about what your people did and for you to now hear me talking about what's real and you on some bullshit.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like I'm sorry. Uh, he said, find out what your people did. Probably was they was cannibals, fam. They, boy, they. What y'all think them picnics was about, fam? Picnics is they used to put out in the papers, and they used to happen after Sunday service. People would put on their best and go out and watch a black person get hung, burnt up. After they burnt them up and hung them and shot them and did all of that, they cut off pieces of their body for souvenirs. They cooked, boiled, made wallets, coats, jackets, lampshades, used the hair for pillows and furniture. They got nigga knuckles in jars in attics right now today. They put the shit on postcards and sent it all over the place. Look what we're happy to do to black people. Like, come on, fam. Miss me with it, fam. They boiled and ate Nat Turner, thinking that his shit was gonna give him power. They always thought that black people's flesh would give them some sort of power. Don't think that organ harvesting and all of that ain't being used for the melanin in our skin too. Because if you know, like you know, melanin is worth a lot, and they can't harvest it from skin. He said everything was bad back then compared to what we have now. I mean, like Malcolm X used to say, fam, you can't have a knife in your back 9 inches and just because they pulled it out 3 inches, it's better. No, take the fucking knife out our back. How about that? Now we sick of that mentality and that thinking, fam. Nah, get the motherfucking knife out my back. Then they come with this gaslighting shit like, y'all victims, y'all. Nigga, stop victimizing us. This shit ain't stopped. You got your boy right here still crying about it going on like he confuses it. This shit ain't stopped. This shit has not stopped. And you're not finna sit up here and gaslight me into not saying it like it is. If it hurts your feelings, boo-hoo, oh well. You got some fucked up people in your history. You still benefit from what your people did. Yeah, y'all got privileges. That shit has been tried, true, and I know that fuck with your ego and your soul. You know, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, that you got goodies and giveaways and you're mediocre as hell and 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 you're jealous of this fine specimen of blackness. I understand. All right, we understand. We get it. We get it all, man. At least I do. I got some understanding for y'all as a people. I understand y'all don't want to be wiped out. Y'all don't want to be genetically annihilated. I understand that, man. I understand y'all hate everything because if we all got along, then your species would be wiped out. I understand y'all hate black men and especially black men's phallus and penis because it destroys your genetics. I understand that. What privilege did I have? I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to admit it. I know you. What privilege do you? I have. I'm just like you, dude. Yeah, yeah, of course you are. The funny part is, it must be nice to have to not have to worry about the things that everybody else worry about, and your cognitive dissonance is so strong that you can't even conceive or see the advantages that you have. He said, "Show yourself. I'll be content. Show myself, nigga. I'm on the thumbnail. What you talking about, nigga? I do my podcast, nigga, with my face on there. What are you talking about?" He said, "You ever been fucked up, princess?" I don't know what you're talking about. You're living in America. The fuck are you on? I don't telling the truth about America. That's what I'm on. What I mean, that's one way we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. I ain't scared to say that shit. What else got to lose? Motherfuckers ain't gonna like you either way, whether you speaking the truth or you playing goofy and playing along. I'm just not playing goofy and playing along because I understand the dominant society gonna play just as goofy as you are. And why play goofy? Why play goofy? Why not say what it is? If you gonna like me, you gonna like me. If you don't, you don't. Either way, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. He said, "Have you ever been locked up longer than a weekend?" 6 days totally. 6 days. Yep. Um one time I didn't do some work squad for a traffic ticket. And I had a warrant out on me and I wouldn't turn myself in. Motherfuckers gave me 6 days in that bitch. And that was the longest time. But what the fuck that got to do anything? Nigga, nah, I ain't never been to jail, nigga. Not all black people go to jail, nigga. Fuck you mean? Nah, I ain't been to jail, nigga. The hell? I sure have not. Uh, try over a year. I know. How about not try over a year, nigga? What are you talking about? How about not? How about let's not and say we did, nigga? What the hell are you talking about? Why would I want to do that? I don't need any. I don't need a jail perspective. I don't need an ultimate goddamn timeout to figure out some shit. I'll do it. I'll figure it out from this side, bucko. He said, "Sounds like you get more privilege than me." Come on, fam. Like, I understand, man. Listen, I understand the yin and the yang of this shit, right? I understand that, you know, us as black people fighting for a noble, just, righteous cause is gonna experience and have always experienced opposition from those in the dominant society. But that gives me great strength because we have always been the people who have resisted. That's the reason why other people in the diaspora want to come coddle their ass up under us, because we always been putting in that work, fighting this system of injustice, constantly trying to replace it with a system of justice. Why would I have to show myself, fam? I look good, my nigga. Just know that. Go check out some of my other lives, nigga. I'm really not showing myself because I don't have to. Matter of fact, I gotta go put my dog in. I'm gonna show myself right now because I ain't trying to show my location, but I gotta put my dog in the house. Roscoe, come on. She left him outside and shit. She left the dog outside. You left outside, buddy? Come on, get in here. Get in there. Anyway, They're gonna look good. And I always got that shit on. So don't worry about a G like me. You dig what I'm saying? Don't worry about like a G like me. I'm sitting in the Tesla chopping it up with you. Fam bam. Fam Bamalino. Yeah. Let me turn that on so you can see a G for all his glory. Damn, I fucked up my Plies video. Hold on, let me. Well, you know, I don't even need to play that really no more because it is what it is. I'm trying to start to. He said, sound pretty lame. He said you suck at taking care of dogs. Mm, why are you acting like a victim then, dude? You know what's funny? You know what's funny about y'all from the dominant society when y'all come with y'all little bullshit? Y'all ain't invented no new shit to say or no new trolls, and I don't know how long. Since I became politically astute and, being in these forums and doing this, y'all have forever been saying the same goofy ass shit. 1350 watermelon chicken. You know, dad. What your man, dude? Don't none of that shit work no more, fam. I be looking for the intelligent conversation. How come ain't none of y'all able to articulate your bullshit ass stances? We invented a whole lot of shit that you use in your daily. Of course, they don't know that, man. Like I don't be talking to people who have an automatic bias on the information. Like they can say a couple things in the comment section. I already know who I'm dealing with. Like I've been doing this. See, dude, you think I just been applying, talking to dumb niggas in the comment section and shit, and roasting you niggas? You think I ain't been clapping and busting you niggas down in the comment section? Cause I've been doing this, fam. You just catching on to me right now, cause I've been. Go look back at the records, fam. Go look back at the record. God, I've been doing this shit, cuz. Get them likes up too, man. So more goofies like him can come, and then this can be shared. No, bro, you're still a boy. I still waiting for. Are we still waiting for a reply from who for what? What you talking about? What you saying, bruh? I'm 54. No, I ain't 54. I don't look 54. If I was 54, nigga, I'd be the fucking best looking 54 nigga you ever seen in your life. What you talking about? What you talking about? I, that I can bet on. You know how you heard it before. Maybe like some of them other lives. Just for a short time. I'm about to be 46, nigga. No one cares. Yeah, I'm about to be. Yeah. You are. I don't even have to go there about. You couldn't get this on your best day, fam. You couldn't do this, man. Play my role. He said, I'm paralyzed, and you wanna talk about a hard life. Nigga, nigga, don't come in here trauma dumping on me, cuz. You the one hopped in my life talking that bullshit. Nigga, I'm gonna give you the real. Just cause you paralyzed, what that mean? You can get rolled on too, cuz. I learned it. You have to learn what? What you learn? Learn what? Oh, nigga, I play the role I want to play. I don't understand what you're talking about there, brother. We on two different planes. You know. We talking about this sissy lily livered nigga named Plies that got us out here looking stupid and goofy. Yeah, your entire personality is Trump. Really? Okay. Okay. Uh, I'm getting old, bud. Yeah, I'm getting up there. I couldn't wait to be calm, old niggas. Get my shit together like I got it together right now. Ain't nothing wrong with getting old. Come with a lot of wisdom, man. I've been through a lot of shit, bro. Been through a lot of shit, broski. Y'all get them lights up and shit, man. So more people can come in here and talk that goofy shit. He said there's a make and a what? He said victim for me, good deal. That gaslighting victim shit, man, don't work, fam. I don't understand why you think that's the deal. It would only work if the government wasn't actively victimizing Black Americans. If that wasn't happening, then you could say that we would be crying all day. But the fact that it is happening and it's still happening, it's happening. Didn't you just see the video of Plies ass crying? What you think he crying for nothing? He crying for nothing. Okay. Crying for nothing. He crying for nothing. Actually, when I think nothing, because it ain't shit to cry about. But he's emphasizing the actual issue of still to this day. Yeah, it's the Democrats. Yeah, that's them. It's both of them. It's the Republicans and the Democrats. I say fuck them. They both two wings of the same racist ass bird. You're saying like a little boy. What are you talking about? If you oh, that's dumb because I see them both. I see them both as wings in the same bird. That's dumb because I'm woke and I'm aware that neither one of them are good. I'm lost because I know the truth. Mm, I appreciate that, y'all. That shit is confirmation to me. Y'all want me to be a stupid black man and talk about dumb shit, huh? Y'all want me to be Plies, huh? Nope. I'm not. I'm not Plies. Nope. That's why I'm up here ridiculing. This is a part of the information dissemination. I'm ridiculing and standing on business, letting everybody know that Plies don't represent us. I'm not Plies, bro. I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm not gonna play stupid and goofy like I don't know what it is so that y'all can play stupid and goofy and institute what you want to institute. Plies don't represent me, fam. Plies don't represent me. Matter of fact, I don't know, man, it doesn't look no what that means. What that means. Poser. Who Plies? Yeah, I know what a poser means. That's Plies. Plies is a person that's posing as a representative of the black community. On some old weak-minded, lily-livered sissy shit. And I'm opposed to that poser. Yeah, that's what I am. Charlemagne? Charlemagne ain't nothing but another Plies. Charlemagne ain't nothing but another Plies, fam. Charlemagne is just as goofy, if not even goofier, on that podcast with who Andrew Tate and all the anti-black racism that he spew. Charlemagne is burn up, fam. Next, what? Charlemagne. We Charlemagne. Oh, we can tell where you get your information from. You still watching the Black Breakfast Club to figure out what's going on, huh? You still watching the Breakfast Club to see what's going on, huh? Nah, we don't. We ain't listening to Charlemagne, fam. Nah, fam. You lost me with that. That's how I can tell when people ain't tapped in, when they really ain't tapped in and really don't know what's popping. And I'm not here to debate with y'all. I'll teach you a little something. Maybe you can ask some questions, man. Maybe you can get up on this game and this knowledge, and maybe I can put you on. But when you say shit like Charlemagne, even the equivalency, that's like comparing fucking Malcolm X and Brian Gumble, nigga. Like what do you probably don't even know who Brian Gumble is. But anyway, um you watching the views to get your info or something. The View. There you go again. Who watches The View? What? Who watching the lame stream media other than to break down what they said? I mean, I do ingest a lot of content, you know what I'm saying, but I'm definitely able to decipher exactly what they're saying throughout the midst of the piece of propaganda that they're trying to put forward. That's that's my job, is to get the information, decipher what they're really talking about, and relay it back to my people. Let me see what they talk about. They say, okay, never mind. Your IQ is 50. I'll just see myself. I don't even know what you're talking about. And nigga, my IQ is 126, nigga, and I'm very proud of that. Uh huh. And that came from a that nigga. That's even though your health records ain't public, nigga. That's documented, nigga. What you talking about? I got paperwork that say what my motherfucking IQ is, nigga. 126, nigga. Weeded and wheat, nigga. Trying to look at your own argument from all angles. Um, I do look at the argument from all angles. There's a few different points or pieces that are relevant to be touched in this. One, Plies is a misrepresentation of black men, and when I say that, with his indecisive, confused, panicky, bitchy, moany, whiny, groveling display of no political astuteness. This nigga's not politically savvy at all. Can't even articulate the law and what was affected. He's just coming with some random, idiotic rantings on being left alone and why it's still happening, as if he don't know. Then the deeper part of that is we know it's propaganda from the Democratic Party because they think that the black people are somehow swayed by their celebrity class. And not only that, they go get some of the most trashy and degenerate celebrity class to get their message across, which in my opinion is very insulting. Meg the Stallions and Cardi B's and shit like that. He ain't nothing but one of them. What the fuck does Plies know about goddamn anything? Ain't you too busy running off on the plug, nigga? Come on, man. Nah, you here because you soaking up this good FBA energy because you really want to know and see what we talking about and how we feel and how we think. You an energy vampire, just like that movie, Sinners. You want to remix people. He said, then why absorb the lies instead of keeping a clear mind by actually looking at people who present a relative argument? Um, well, you got to break that down in what terms in which you're speaking about, because let's not forget, look at what the thumbnail says. Let's stay on topic. The topic is Plies has been sent by the Democratic Party to make black men look weak, confused, vulnerable, sassy, unmasculine in an attempt to stir up more voting power for this next primary election so that these congressional black talkers get to stay in their positions. Because let's not forget, if y'all don't know, what they actually did was make it so gerrymandering a district to dilute what they call black voting power. But it's really not black voting power. It really goes against the Democratic agenda of allowing illegals and people of color and immigrants voting power. And subsequently, that gives the congressional black talkers in their district a harder chance to run because they don't have their patented little enclave elders and boomers to vote for them to keep them going. He said, he said, I know that your brain power makes it hard, but there are the things that make you more serious than the view of the world. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You are you a time wasting tether? Because it sounds like you just keep saying shit based off nothing that I'm talking about. We're talking about the Democratic use of propaganda through celebrity and the celebrity exemplifying the worst kind of black male leadership. That's what we're talking about. Do you have anything to say about that? Do you have anything to say about that part of the topic? Or are you just trying to waste time? Because we're talking about Plies. Do you even know how to have intelligent banter back and forth? Because when we talk about IQ, the people who IQ that shines out is the people who resort to trolling and all type of other shit that really can't articulate a point. And I see you chimping out, right? Why you chimping out, bro? He said, "Who fucking cares what celebrities think?" That's the point. Now you getting it. Now you learning something. Now you see what this is. This is counter propaganda for because look what he doing. Instead of having people think about what the actual issue is, what the actual motion was, what the actual effect was, he talking about he don't know why it's going on and why y'all still messing with me. He said, "Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler." You talking about dumb shit. Were you assigned to this live stream? Like when there's certain hashtags or something, is it your job to come over here and talk about the bullshit? Because I've seen a lot of that. I know there's a lot of bots too that jump in live streams and when you put hashtag FBA or certain little shit, y'all start coming in here. I understand that. Sometimes y'all don't even know who y'all be talking to on the internet. They be bots like a motherfucker, which I appreciate it. Bots get engagement too. I appreciate it. They said, look at the mayor of New York and his lies. Exactly. Um, used rap music and Wu Tang and all of that dumb shit to try to get the black vote, and then came in and talk about how it's a city of immigrants and this, that, and the third. Black people gonna learn, man. But let's keep it real. Let me give y'all a theory on some real intellectual thought. The reason why, one of the reasons why, not the sole reason why, but one of the reasons why black people are so enthralled with the Democratic Party and accept so much disrespect is one, because black people have been trained to accept disrespect through the music. Let's talk about it. Black music, and I have a love hate relationship with music, being a producer myself, being an MC myself. But I don't have to agree with all genres, and I long for the day when intelligent and fun loving and just expression comes back. But in music, what do we have? We have a bunch of elevated people talking about how much better they are than the lower people, what they'll do to what they can do versus the lowest people, what they'll take from the lower people, like your bitch, your money, your drugs, your weed, your life. You know, black people have been, this is just my opinion, black people have been conditioned to take disrespect through music, which in turn translates over to other facets that we deal with, right? Democratic Party, where they able to say shit like Joe Biden able to say shit like if you ain't black if you don't vote for me, or Kamala Harris can flat out tell black people I ain't doing something that's going to specifically benefit black people. No, and you still got niggas out here that's still gonna vote blue no matter who, and it's sad, man. It's sad, man. The psychological damage that black people have endured, I have empathy for. It's hard to come out of, man. It's hard to come out of, because I can remember when I wasn't so woke, or I didn't know so much. But something in me just kind of always wanted to know the truth. And again, I think, let's step outside a little bit. Let's peel a layer back. I think that the grip hold on the mind starts with the grip hold on religion for black people, some of the most religious, God fearing motherfuckers in the world. And I think, that picture of Caesar Borgia and slavery did a fucking over here in America, which they replicated the shit everywhere else with colonization, because everywhere they go and get a Bible to somebody, the motherfuckers look in the Bible and look up, and now they damn land gone. Same shit happened over here. If you pay attention, the same thing that happened everywhere else. That's why I don't get why people don't feel like it wasn't no black indigenous people over here. Well, if you know the stories of every continent, there was black indigenous people on every fucking continent, but they've been wiped out. Just take Australia, for example. There was a whole Tasmanian people over there, millions and millions. And just like America, England sent their worst of the worst over there to colonize the land, and they wiped them all out. Just like over here, the land was too big, way bigger than Australia, so they couldn't wipe them all out. So they did everything they could do, use their little gunpowder, their little smallpox, everything. The help of the Mongolian people that was here, who claimed to be Indians. Man, I can't help it. I know shit, fam. I know shit, dog. I know a lot of shit, man. It runs deep in here. But y'all love to judge books by its covers, like black people can't know shit. And that's your goddamn problem right there, boy. Boy, that's your problem right there, boy. You think black people can't know nothing, boy. And that's your problem right there, boy. Y'all always underestimating the black man, boy. And that's gonna do you wrong every time, boy. Every time, boy. Every time, boy. Y'all experiencing that shit right now, boy. You know what that mean, boy? Till y'all do right. He said Mongolia doesn't mean Americans. No, we talking about the motherfuckers that migrated across the strait over here, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, fool. I told you I'm a journalist, fam. Boy, I boy, I ingest so much information and news on a daily basis just because I don't be going live all the time and shit. Just because there's been a reevaluation of the exact way that we're gonna do programming. You know what I'm saying? But go check my files. Go check my records, fam. I've been doing this, cuzzo. Been doing this, cuz. On my mama. And that's the beauty of black people, man. That's the beauty of us. That we got our swag and we got knowledge and wisdom too. We ain't all stuffy and swagless. Just because we got swag and I wear my hat a certain way and I got two to the left and I got a little chain on that mean I don't know nothing, fam? That's your ignorance, B. That's your ignorance, fam. That's some person who you got to deal with. I'm now in the knowing that if the dominant side society was as dominant and was so on top as much as they say and think and proclaim that they are, then y'all wouldn't try so hard to suppress. Y'all wouldn't try so hard to oppress. Y'all wouldn't have systematic systems set up to come on now. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, Brody. Come on, man. The cat's out the bag about a lot of shit, bro. The cat's straight out the bag. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? And a lot of us know. And since I know a little bit more than the average bear, it is my duty to each one teach one. So that's why I do what I do. And I'm glad y'all came over here to get some schooling. Because all in all, you might not like what I'm saying, but you getting it, though. You getting it, though. And hopefully that help you on your journey to enlightenment. Because the laws of the universe is what they are, fam. Motherfuckers can't be on top forever. It just doesn't work like that. What goes up comes down. We already know that. But see, it ain't gonna come down the way y'all think, because we ain't y'all. And that's what y'all scared of. That's probably why y'all holding on so long. But that's all right. We shall take the reins. And we gonna do y'all right, man. We want that's all we want is peace and justice, man. We gonna do y'all right. I know that's a lot of projection, you know what I'm saying, your fears and insecurities, man. But we'll do y'all right, fam. I'm entertaining you smoking a bomb. Yeah, and you getting this knowledge and information. People don't stick around. Entertain hey, okay, entertaining, I'll take that too. If I make knowledge fun, nigga, I'm like motherfucking reading rainbow. Fuck, what you talking about? Thank you. Tip my hat to that, cuzzo. I appreciate that. You mean? You mean? You mean? You mean? He said. He said yes in the opposite way than you're thinking. People, it's moving fast. People are trying to get away from that shit. I would steal that vape out your hand. Why would you do that, brother? Yeah, this was a great. Said this was a great goal. Hang out with Charlemagne. Oh God, that ain't hit like you thought it did. Hey man, entertaining because you're actually having respectful conversation. I mean, why I gotta be disrespectful? I know tactful ways to get my point across. I don't have to be belligerent and I mean I know how to. Don't get me wrong, cuz I know how to. But it ain't no need to. That's not what this forum is about. I really be trying to have constructive conversation with people. I'm not. Listen, Venezuela. That's what's up. Listen, man. I don't be trying to. I be trying to learn something. You can learn something from everybody. I be trying to learn something. I don't shy away from differences of opinion. I want to hear that shit. I want y'all to be bold enough to say what you want to say and say it how you want to say it. And we should be able to talk about that. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm here to say what I gotta say and stand on my business and my piece. That's what this life is about. Everybody opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one. Everybody got their own lived experiences. Not everybody's gonna see everything the right way. That's why, I hate when, everybody think it's okay to take something one black person did, not a whole community that did that. But soon as we start to do that, like with this Ashley Gonzalez thing, oh, y'all taking one person and ruin the whole community. And it's funny when we start to do the same shit that y'all do. Matter of fact, let's back it up. Black people is late to the party. Let me say that. Black people is late to the party. We was the only one. And he said, best to you. Hey, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you tapping in. What time is it down there, man? Venezuela right now. I'll always be wanting to know the time and shit. But that's the problem, man. I can tell you what the problem is. The problem is this. Black people was the only ones that was really living that we all in America, we all in the same gang, we all one, we don't see color, we don't, at least that's what my parents and shit was teaching me. Shout out to my parents, man. They was only teaching me what they know. They thought things was getting better, so they taught me to think optimistically about people. Never did they tell me stay away from Jamaicans or stay away from Africans or stay away from white people. And they never told our parents didn't grow us up with hate. It didn't happen. I appreciate the gift too, family. I appreciate that. We didn't grow up like that. Let me tell you. Let me give y'all a little psychology on black people if you don't know. Coming from a black person, I hate to speak for the whole race, but there's some things that are consensus of the culture because we do have culture that everybody tries to steal. Gen X, we wasn't brought up to hate nobody. If anything, we was brought up kind of fucked up. Was brought up to assume that everybody was cool. Everybody was getting better. That racism shit is, in a way, it was kind of good because they didn't. Well, I feel like my parents didn't instill a victim mentality on me. Because that might have happened, sharing that type of information with a kid, if not presented right. That's not how I raised my kids. I raised my kids with the truth about what's going on out here so they know how to navigate through this shit, right? But we wasn't brought up to hate at all. Nobody. If anything, was brought up, and every black person contested this, being 2 times as better because you're black, and that's the only way that you're going to get recognized. So we spend our time trying to show off academically and show off every community got their thugs and their jail-ridden people. So I don't fuck all that. We didn't grow up like that. It wasn't until what happened to us is in Gen X, we grew up and seen that shit was a bullshit ass lie. That the friends we used to play with and the camaraderie we thought we had with our Mexican homies, our white friends and shit, them niggas grew up to be anti-black as hell. Like, y'all niggas tricked us. And so we late to the party. Then when we not even take it to the diamond society, let's take it to the diaspora. Africans, Caribbeans, and this kind of thing. Late to the party. All of them looking out for their group as a whole, not wanting association with us. I know black. I'm Jamaican. I'm not black. I'm African. We thinking we all black. Medallions, t-shirts, dashikis. We all black. No, we wasn't. We had to find that shit out the hard way through the internet. We really didn't find that shit out until a lot of them start speaking up on the internet about what it really was. Then Obama came and we thought something was going to happen because we thought he was black, and that was the ultimate deception. It was like, wait a minute, man. Why all these black faces in high places ain't doing shit for us? Oh, where you from? Oh, your dad was Kenyan, huh? Oh, so you don't, you ain't connected to the soil. Your family didn't go through the shit. My family. Oh man, we done been bamboozled, man. We voted for all of these people, skin folk we thought was kin folk. You are color, you are brother. Let's get them in. Oh man, we done voted for all of these so-called black people who not really black, who immigrants, who fighting for immigrant shit and pushing us out. Every time you look around, the United Negro College Fund got somebody with a foreign black name that got awarded this shit. What? So then we start saying, oh, okay, y'all not black, y'all not black, y'all not black, y'all not black, y'all not black. Oh, everybody not black. Okay. Well, guess what? We black. And that hip hop is ours, and that dress and that slang and that shit's ours. Oh man, y'all tripping, man. I thought we was all the... Nah. Nah, nigga. We ain't. We ain't no. And that shit's ours. And now all of a sudden, black people are participating in the same behaviors that everybody else has been participating in forever. With our, should I say, dumbasses. And only dumb because of the fact that we some good people, man, and we let people take advantage of us, man. And then we say, no more. Guess what? We foundational black Americans. We just started with that. And everybody, oh, that's xenophobic. That is divisive. Why? Because you can't tether off our shit no more? Oh, because now when all the little news stories happen to all the crime and shit, it's not affecting black people as a whole no more. Because we like, wait a minute, they Haitian. Wait a minute, they Nigerian. That ain't us. Did y'all notice that? Y'all notice they can't pin all the bullshit on us individually no more now that we start participating in the same behaviors that everybody else is participating in, and now they mad at us? Did you notice that? Did y'all notice that? Y'all ain't noticed that. Y'all know nothing about that. But this is shit I be talking about. They be like, you don't know what you talking about. You do. Man, y'all just talking bullshit, cuz. I know about this shit for real, for real. It is my job to know about this shit. I don't get paid for this. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know about black creators on YouTube. They stifle and stammer our information, and not only that, we got bootlicking and trick ass niggas that watch shit like this and hate the message because we talking about shit that they little scared asses scared to talk about. Then we get the hate from the other side, people who got in their little touchy little feelings about hearing the truth that should be somewhere building with their community and talking some shit, but yet you over here worried about what the fuck we talking about and trying to police us and tell us what the fuck to say about what's going on with us. When I first started doing this shit, the passion grew more and more to disseminate this information. Motherfuckers always talking about what you doing. Nigga, I'm playing my part. Nigga, this is what I'm good at. I'm a Gemini. I'm a master communicator. I'm a master information seeker. I'm a master information retainer, like a book, like an elephant, nigga. I'm able to remember shit and remember shit, comprehend shit, equivocate shit, and really lay it back how it matters to who needs to get it. That's my skill. If I was if I was a nigga talking about celebrity gossip and dumb shit like that, we already know we've been in blow up on YouTube. But niggas who speak these kind of messages don't go far. We rely on the community to like and share these messages and get it out there to like-minded individuals. That's why I even welcome your little nonsense banter, because it all plays a purpose. YouTube likes all type of engagement, positive and negative. That's just how they work. And if it was about, I would have been stopped doing this shit. This shit take time and effort. But obviously there's something else going on. There's a conviction involved. It's something I feel strongly about. And I want to, this, what a time to be alive. Nigga, I'm a part of the movement, nigga. I'm sacrificing time and energy towards a noble cause. I'm doing what I can do in this shit. Not only disseminating this information, but building myself up personally and trying to establish an institution that me and my people can benefit off of. We're not just doing podcasts. This is a black media network conglomerate in the making, right? There's different facets to this. You know what I'm saying? It's just not me. It's me engaging with y'all. This is actually a different format. I never really did the live format like this. I usually do it the other way, and the side to side. But I'm stepping out the box. I'm adapting to the times. This is what it is nowadays. Matter of fact, I'm finna take my good efforts over to TikTok too, because I seen that it's a little rhythm over there as far as the algorithm. This YouTube is they stifling and stammering. Matter of fact, I'm just now going live on this one because they had put a warning on my channel for a video I did back in 2022 with a picture of a hat on it. This is what we deal with. It's very discouraging, actually, which gives me more fuel to try to keep going, to get this information out there, because I know they don't want it out there. And I can't say it no more than how it is. I am compelled to say it. You know how they be like, people like, you got a calling? I got a calling. Like I was called to do this, like on some ministry type shit. You know? For real, for real. We all, man, everybody got a part to play in this shit. Right? It's my duty as a black man with daughters, man, to rail against this Plies type behavior of this weak-minded, unsure, not leaderish. That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't even fit with the propaganda message that they've been putting out lately. Like with these with these men and women, black and men and women dating wars and all of that. Like, it's supposed to be alpha male, high earning, what they call it, high value leader, this, that, and the third. He even going against that. So even their propaganda is conflicting, right? Because they got this hyper masculine red pill propaganda that go a little too far. And as we seen, the niggas that spitting that shit ain't even living like that. So they trying to get you dummies hyped up on some bullshit on how to go about and talk to your women in a relationship, when that shit's on a case-by-case basis, and you shouldn't be listening to motherfuckers online about no goddamn relationship, male or female. But you got to be intellectually smart enough to know what you're dealing with, and to be able to correlate such things and to categorize them as the propaganda that they are. And it all ties and plays in together. I'm able to do the equivocation between Plies' display of ill masculinity, if that's even a word, but Plies displays a sissy bussy behavior, this influx of red pill talk with this hyper masculinity and this high value shit. Then you got these 21 verse dating games to make people look dazed and confused and with these high expectations. Then you got these other dating gurus, and come on, man. It's assault from a lot of different angles. And it's my job to see all of these things and to be able to tie together such complex. Maybe these things are a little bit too complex for you. And I understand that. I understand that. I know not everybody is going to be able to grab and understand such complex situations and happenings and draw such conclusions. I get that, you know. But I am. And that's why you're here. J Lava, nice to meet you. Shake my hand. There you go. Shake my hand. I'm a G with this shit, bro. Gangster. TZ Von Savage is pretty cold too. That's that big brother light bright almighty supreme. He's pretty cold too. That's what my partner, man. But yeah, man, I've been doing this, man. I've been pushing the envelope, talking about these topics. I do appreciate everybody that does think that I got some real shit to say and like the shit that I be saying. I appreciate that, because otherwise I'd just be talking in vain, you know, over airlines. Get them likes up and all of that, man. We need more people in this conversation, because I just stopped responding to some of these dull comments, man. He said, when a man makes himself vulnerable, then his female chased or lived it, then married the dime from the block. I don't know what that means. Do not chase females like a bus or a train. Another one sure come. Yeah, I don't listen, man. I don't really get into I really don't get into too many of that relationship trope stuff, like, because I got girls, fam, and they be going through their little shit with their boyfriends and shit, and I try to stay neutral. I will give advice. I try to be non-biased on both sides, which means I teach my daughters accountability from a man's standpoint of view. You know, so that they can be better women. I can't teach them how to be women, but I can definitely teach them how not to be the type of women that don't take accountability, which would in turn make them a more plausible mate for a man. But everybody's situation is different, man. That's why I don't get people listening, you know, to people online for advice, and I'm not finna give any. Right? He said, "I'm a side nigga too, bro." I've been there, been there. I've been plenty of side niggas, man. And as an older man, that shit ain't cool, man. I did a lot of things as a boy that I don't do as a man no more. I threw my nuts on the table and gambled with them quite a few times, nigga. That's why you got to get out the game, man. Why you still got a clean bill of health, man, and stop racking up so many soul ties, man. I wish somebody would have told me about how many ties you get with individuals when you have raw, unprotected sex with them. God, nobody wants to talk about that. That's some real shit. He said, Turk, I lived that too. He said, I've been married one for 5 years. Yeah, I just recently got divorced. Unfortunately, I was with her for about like 7 years um, until we got separated. Then we finally just divorced and shit. And I took a little time off to get myself together, and then I got into a little something, and that didn't even work out. And um, I was able to open myself up again to something else, and it's a little different right now. But you know, when you get older, man, you ain't got time to be spreading yourself thin, man, and you know, putting yourself at risk. You know, I'm a nasty motherfucker. I like to do it raw. So I like me a nice little clean little launch pad where I can just get off and shoot the club up, and I ain't got to worry about none of the bullshit out there. I could just, hey, you know what I'm saying? Get you somebody that you can get super nasty with and call it a day. You know? But that's only after, like I said, you done, unfortunately, a lot of dudes haven't had enough experience to stop looking out in the streets. And that's what, my most females be dealing with. Dudes that was lame as hell when they was young and then get older and get a little paper and a little salary. And now they gotta explore all type of meat. And shit, I probably bang more chicks, way more chicks when I was broke. And that was why too. 'Cause that's what I'm spending my time on and investing in it. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't. He said, AOG, fuck what you talking about. Uh Lakers and six. I don't even watch sports and fuck with sports like that, man. I'll be on some other shit. If anything, I'm a music dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm that's why I chose to speak on Plies because he's in the industry. And if you notice, man, like I might talk about some industry shit, but it has to be with a twist of some relevant black something. I'm not just really trying to talk about celebrity gossip, just celebrity gossip. That's just not our style. That's not what we do here. It's got to be relevant to black people and black empowerment in some way. And this one was how the Plaza's representation is not empowerment or not indicative of empowering black men at all. It is a poor example on all levels, right? So that's what this one was about. He said, same here, Tank, now grown. Tank 4 now grown. What that mean? Did you miss type? He said, AZ, do or die. Oh, I don't find it. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all can carry on with your conversation in the comment section. No big deal. But yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. I always tap in. I don't want to talk y'all ear off. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna mold you and fold you and scold you about being on code. And I got 4 words for you. I got love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha unless y'all got some more questions before I go. But we can wrap it up because it always happens like this. We start talking about the subject, and I try to stay on subject, and y'all go off and veer off everything else. Nobody ever has questions about what we're talking about. He said, AZ, who? Oh, I ain't heard that new album yet. So, oh, yeah, that's about music. I get you. I ain't heard that new AZ album yet. I just heard a snippet of some shit rolling through some content the other day, and it sounded pretty cool. But I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I never really got into AZ. I liked the Life's a Bitch track, but it was just something about the way he flowed or something. He's not a bad dude or anything like that, but I never really got into AZ like that. So it wasn't like I'd be just looking or checking for his album right now. Like, there's a couple joints that I'm on right now, but I've been through that. Hold on, my bad. I just found a nigga on YouTube or no Facebook the other day. He had an ad, chilling like a villain, like a just y'all. I forget his name is damn, he spell it real funny. It's Cam. It's something, man. It's KM Kamiko or something. He spell it funny though. It's another way to spell it, but I forgot what it is. But it's like a song like a villain, I bet you put it like a villain on Spotify and it'll come up. But that right there has been my joint. It's like a spontaneous free little freestyle joint. Love it. If y'all go check out my other channel, J Lava, I'm taking DJ lessons right now, and I do beats in the studio, so y'all can go look at some of them live streams. Shit, we be DJing this shit for hours. Little DJ session, me and DJ Hot Damn, my man's. And then on the other channel, Keep It P Raw, we might slip into a little bit, more celebrity social commentary type of thing, because it is raw. Yeah, my bad. But for the most part, I'm on this one with the B1 Blackly Black stuff. What it would behoove you to subscribe to all four of the channels so you don't miss nothing. Uh, I gotta have him text me because I'm live. Oh, yeah, I'll have to have him text me because I'm live. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in as always. If this got that little hype on there, hype the video, like the video, say something in the video if you playing this back, Jack. See, I hate when I'm finna dip off and then a whole bunch of people start coming in, man. Did y'all come in because of the thumbnail? And if so, what do you got to say about it? Because I just seen a flood of people coming in. What do y'all got to say about that? Plies and this crybaby shit that he was doing over that real quick before I go, because I'll be trying to give everybody their chance. He said, if you are going to be serious with the music, check out how Russ did what he did. I've been there, done that, fam. I had the record company already back in 2006 with a group of individuals with the beats, and it was registered. It was Union Music Group. I mean, I currently still have a record company that's publishing material called Hot Lava Music, that has a few artists on it, including myself and my partner, Mr. TZ Von Savage, and a few other people. Phoenix T Analog and the Red Gorilla Family, and uh, there's a couple different ones. But yeah, I'm still releasing music right now to this day, fam. I'm still doing beats, still selling beats, still recording studio time, in addition to everything I do. Has released a song every week for like 3 years. What? Russ? Is that you? Sounds like you're a huge advocate. Or if that's your homeboy, I can respect that. What genre of music is he? Because I be in the car all the time when I be driving for Uber and Lyft and shit. So I be looking for new shit to listen to. He said that's how he got on. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Consistency is one thing. I mean, that's kind of how I got on YouTube on many different levels. I done got on doing a lot of shit. I done went viral for a couple different type of things. And shit, they right, man. Consistency is it, because you never really actually know what blows up. You just gotta keep doing it. I get that advice to anybody. That's the God honest truth. Consistency is everything, especially in this shit. He said, "I'm a business guy who knows a lot of artists who got via labels. Don't know Russ. Nah, I don't, man. I don't know Russ. I'm damn. I keep forgetting that's my light. My bad. Nah, I don't, man. Go to jlava.com, man, and shoot me a DM if you're doing, that type of music business. I got tracks for lease, and I do customs, and I do track collaborations, emails, my fucking uh, Zooms. I don't know, however we gotta do it. I like to work with different people, especially if the shit's hot, man. I'm not opposed to doing that. Music is music. Yeah, that's real shit. I appreciate motherfuckers tapping in and checking on your boy and tapping on in with your boy. Right now, I'm actually finna go in here because it just turned 12 o'clock and it's my girl's birthday. So I'm finna go happy birthday her up and shit. Yeah, just do regular shit, you know. Y'all should have watched my live stream from yesterday. Y'all would have caught a crisis in the making, boy. I knew today, same different day. That shit was yesterday. Got handled yesterday. Now we on to today. I show y'all, you know, action response and shit like that, man. I'm a real person, man. I'm very transparent about shit. I ultimately know everybody go through shit, so I ain't got shit to be embarrassed about. You can't put me out there for nothing. I don't give a fuck because you think you know something about me, and because you know and you're judging me on it. So fucking what? Who gives a fuck? What you eat don't make me shit. That's what I instill in my children. The last thing you need to do is give a fuck about what somebody talking about. But as far as people that I respect, like people who engage with me or you know what I'm saying, or even imposing opinions, like you can learn shit from everybody. Like so I'm not arrogant enough to think that just because we don't agree on some shit, I can't learn from you. That's dumb too. That's part of people's problem. They don't be wanting to hear the opposing. I do. You can say whatever fuck you want in my comment section if YouTube will let it get it through. But I don't care. Let's talk about it. Say that shit because you know I know how to identify uh, uh, components and arguments that are asinine components and arguments like different fallacies and shit like that. I'm up on that. So once you get to talking stupid and I understand that we're not having an intelligent dialogue back and forth, I'll just dismiss you. You can talk that dumb shit all you want to somebody else. And dang, I said the shit word. Like you gotta not curse at least like a minute before you end. So I heard. So if I ever want to end, I gotta make sure that I'm good. Um, on an individual, which is part of the reason why we say the little long little intro. Like it's just been a habit on the Keep It P podcast to say those things. So it is what it is. But come on, man, y'all dulling down. Is a bunch of y'all still rolling with me? Y'all got anything to say, or is it over with? Because I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I ain't got to charge. I ain't charging the car. And then, although I should have, I wasn't even really thinking. I should have pulled off and went to the charger and charged my car at the same time. That actually would have been smart. I wasn't thinking. But I was feeling comfortable at the crib, and I ain't want to disturb her and her friends and shit on her birthday. Trying to get a little quiet spot in the house. You know what I'm saying? They got the music up, doing their little thing. So, you know, I'm out here in the whip. Like I'm used to it. I'm used to being. I feel comfortable being this intimate with y'all anyway, right? Man, y'all keep popping in here, and we was talking about the Plies, but anybody coming in here ain't got nothing to say about Plies. I'm beginning to think that everybody agrees with Plies, and everybody wants to be a sniveling, confused. I don't know what's going on, ass nigga. Why y'all still messing with us in 2026, man? What we do to y'all, man? Y'all want to see that Plies shit again? Tell me if y'all want to see the Plies thing again, because I think it's fucking hilarious at this point. Look, even this little face on the thumbnail. Look at this little face on the thumbnail now. Look at this little crybaby ass face. Why y'all doing that, man? Why, man? Why, man? All right, man. I'm finna go, man, because I gotta go here anyway, man. I done had just 2 hours, man. That's cool. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the doha for sure. You already know.